Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you 15 facts in Windows 10 that you may not have known. So let's go straight into this with the first fact. Alright, so the first fact. Did you know that if you want to start Task Manager up, for example, say you have like multiple applications that are not responding, and you don't want to do Control-Delete because that'll stuff something up, for example, I don't know. But an easy way to get into Task Manager, even if your Explorer, like this Windows Shell or File Explorer or whatever, even if nothing is appearing on your screen, here's how to get Task Manager up. It's on your key. It's a keyboard shortcut. So what you do, hold the Control key, hold the Shift key, and then press the Escape key. It's just Control Shift Escape. Press those buttons at the 3 times. Task Manager will come up, and then you can have your tasks, and then you can like end tasks. Something I'd better not end OBS. So let's get on to the second fact. Right, so this is a really cool fact that most people didn't know. So this is really useful when you're getting like a new computer or you're reformatting your computer or something like that. So it's a very useful website that I use all the time. Literally some YouTubers use, like OS First Time, when they're setting up their Alienware Area 51. They use Ninite to install their apps. So the website is ninite.com. I think I'm pronouncing it right. NINITE.com. It'll load up here, and what it does, you just select your apps like Chrome, Chrome, Discord, iTunes, VLC, and Spotify. I don't use Spotify, but no, like TeamViewer, ImageBurn. Like you select all the apps that you want, and then you hit Get Your Ninite. It'll work on Windows 7 and above, and I'm not sure about Windows 7, but it's said back there. I don't know. So what you do, then you open your app, and it'll say Preparing Setup. And then it'll load. It'll give you user account control, like just then for me. Then it'll just download updates for your apps, and just if you haven't got the apps, it'll download them. So for example, Chrome is okay because it's up to date. 7-zip, all of those apps are already up to date. So now it's installing apps that either are not up to date or you do not have installed. Or if an app like doesn't have the required dependencies on your computer, like some .NET version or something, it'll just say it's skipped, and then it should have might have a get help button there or something, or retry. So like sometimes I'll have ImageBurn doesn't install, so you just hit retry and it'll just ignore the other ones because it knows you've already installed them, so it'll just install ImageBurn. So that's why I find this program really useful. So yeah, that's the second part. This one would be the third one here. Will be very useful for like data center administrators or just users who set up like SSH on their computers. So it just comes in the Windows command prompt, which if you don't know, you can launch it. Windows key, type CMD, and it's or just type command prompt or something. I don't think you need to run as administrator. Whatever. So here's my command prompt. What you type, SSH. SSH, and then user, like Jaden, hang on, am I typing this right? Whatever your username is, like on Linux, or Ubuntu for example, it'll be your user home folder's name, not your actual like username, like Jaden, it'd be like Jaden Ridley 4 or something, and then you do like user, @ and then your computer's IP, like that there, and then sometimes it just does that, you just type yes, and then it'll ask for your password, like that, and then it'll put you into your SSH window. For example, like I can type ls on there because this is connected to an Ubuntu computer right now, so I can just do all the commands on Ubuntu. But just remember, this is not an actual virtual machine or anything. This is just connecting to a computer that is running Ubuntu. So yeah, that's the third step. Right, so this fourth one may be good for like gamers and stuff like that, and people who like into games or something. So what you can do is like in any app, like if say you have Roblox, I'm not going to do Roblox, it's going to glitch on my computer, so I'll just go into Chrome for example. What you do, hit the Windows key and G at the same time, so Windows key and G, that'll bring up the Xbox game menu. So I don't think you can see it, my OBS isn't showing it, but it'll say new tab, or it'll say the top of the window name. It'll have like capture icons like start recording, it'll record last 30 seconds, turn your microphone on while it's recording, and it'll have like speaker controls and that stuff, and yes, really useful things that gamers could have, for example. So yeah, that is the, I don't know, like fourth step or something. Yeah, that is the fourth step. That one's really useful. I actually, by the way, with that fourth step, I actually used to use that a lot in my older videos. So I'm gonna find a VMware. So I think that's it. So if in what, like in those videos, for example, I believe there was that one there. I use that one. I use it on that one there. So those two videos had the Xbox Game Bar thing. That's how I recorded those two. So I think that one is really useful. Although, if you want to get like better videos and stuff, you should really consider using something like OBS, like this one there. So yeah, that's what I recommend. So like mainly for people who don't want to get all fancy and rich and stuff. Alright, so this next one's actually pretty interesting. It might be good for like people who will travel around the world, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But it is to show different time zones in the Windows system clock, which is right down there. So what you do for this one is go to your Windows key and type Control Panel. It can't be done in the Settings app, so just ignore that one. It's Control Panel. And now you got to find date and time. I'm not even sure where it is. So date and time is somewhere in here. I'll come back when I find it. Well, I couldn't see it. It's on the homepage. Clock and region. Click on the date and time. Hit additional clocks, and then you can show clock 1 and clock 2. So, for example, I want to know the time in... what time zone do they have in America? Like, what's an American city? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to think Arizona's one, whatever. So I'll just type in Arizona for the name of something, and then for the second one I could have like, I don't know, it's another place. Hawaii, sure. And then we could just name it Hawaii, and then apply. And when you hover your mouse over that one right there, it'll say your local time, which is Monday 3:27 p.m. Oh, come on, come back. It'll show the Arizona time where you first clock, which is 10:27 p.m. from yesterday, and it'll show your second clock, which is Sunday 7:27 p.m. in Hawaii. So I find that feature pretty interesting. I think it's been around for a little while, actually. I'm not sure though. So yeah, that one's pretty interesting. Alright, so the next one, the sixth one here, most people don't actually do this. It's mainly for like really, really advanced people who just like want really powerful control over their system. Some people call it the set HC bug. So what it is, most people don't do this, but if you want to get system privileges on your computer, you go into the C drive, Windows, find System32, you find sethc.exe. There's lots of S's. It's one of these. So sethc.exe. Where is it? Here it is. So what you do with this one, what the point of this is to change this app to the command prompt, so you can access it on the Windows login page. So what you do to that one, you click on sethc, properties, security, advanced, hit that change button there, type in your username, what's mine? I forgot it. It is, okay, it's that's my username right now. Now I will hit OK, edit, add your username, full control, okay, yes, okay. And then delete that file, or just change the name to like sethc2.exe, like that, for example. And now we'll find the command prompt app, which is called cmd.exe. It's somewhere. It's one of them. Here it is, cmd.exe. So Control C, Control V. And then you'll hit continue to allow it to paste into the folder. Now rename this file to sethc.exe. Continue. User account control. And come on, there we go. So now, if you go into the sethc app, or on the login screen, when you hit the shift key 5 times, it'll open command prompt, and then you type who am I, and then it'll type like NT authority system or something like that. I can't demonstrate it because I'm in an OBS recording, but you should try it out yourself and see how that works. But just make sure, if you're doing this, to back up your computer before you do this, if you don't want anything to be destroyed or anything like that. Alright, so the 7th one here, this only applies to Windows 10, maybe 18.8.1, I don't think so though. So what you do, you go into your File Explorer, and you find an ISO image, which is a disk image. For example, I've got this Windows 7 disk image. What you can do, you can double click and mount it with Windows Explorer. And then it'll actually mount the ISO as a drive on your computer. So like simulate that this is a drive on your computer. I mean, you won't be able to like modify the ISO. You can just like run apps off it. And like, can I do Windows setup? Yeah, I can run Windows setup, but I'm not going to. Windows 10's good enough. So, and then to eject the CD, you do it how you normally would. You go here, drive tools, eject, or you can just right click and eject. Just like that. It's really useful for me. Right, so this 8th one, it's a really simple one. Most people know it, but it's still very useful. So on your desktop, it's not too useful because it's good for like designing the look and feel of your desktop. What do? You right click your desktop, view, and then you can change the icon sizes. You can also auto arrange the icons to just have them like exactly like that, which, it's alright. I'm not a huge fan of that exact look. I just have it like in the corners. But you can also show desktop icons, which, now I've got no icons. You can also like align the icons to grid, so you can just move them anywhere. Oh, come on. Is that on or off? Well, it's probably just broken or something. Oh, because I got auto arrange on. So now you can just put them exactly, precisely, or whatever way you want them, like like that. It's really crazy. I want to keep that feature on to make my desktop look a bit tidier. Yeah. Alright, so the 9th one is actually about Windows 10's wallpapers. So if you want to find the file location for like exporting them or trying out like different wallpapers if you don't have activated Windows, what you can do, go to your file explorer in this PC. Go to your Windows drive and go to the Windows folder. Scroll down till you find web. I don't know why they named it web, but go into the web. So see Windows web, and then you have these options here. 4K, I'm not exactly sure why, but here it just has these, non 4K, apart from these one, probably like that one. Like the rest of these aren't exactly 4K, like 1024 by 760, it's nowhere near 4K. Like the screen is the lock screen's wallpapers. I don't know why they're not showing thumbnails. Should be. And wallpaper is just standard Windows 10 wallpapers. Like there's flowers. There's just Windows, which is the Windows default background, and there's Windows 10, which is some of the Windows default. So if you want to actually change them properly, you go into your settings, personalization, and then those are your actual pictures. Which one? Okay, I'll just have that one for now. Yeah, so that is really useful. Right, so this 10th one, if you may have heard about Miracast, which is like Windows' way of projecting to like Windows design monitors and wireless displays. So if you want to like connect to one of them, you hit the thingy thing, and then you go to connect, Action Center, by the way, that is Action Center, then connect, and then you can like find your wireless monitor. It's showing my wired monitor, HDMI one, but it could show like wireless monitors. But if you want to turn your computer into a hub, like a server for wireless displays to connect to you on your laptop screen, what you do, only works on Windows 10, I know that for a fact. Go to your start menu and find the connect application, or just search it. And then it will say your computer's name is ready for you to connect wirelessly. So you go into your Action Center on other PCs, and then go to connect, and then your computer should show up. They just click on that, and it will appear in this window there. And I believe for some Android phones, it even works on Android phones. Settings, like, it's pretty basic, the settings. I can just say that. It's pretty bad. Yeah, so that's the 10th step. Why do I keep saying step? It's features. Alright, this is the 11th one. Now, you may think that you can see all the Windows system files as is. Like, if you go in here, you'll see these are all the folders on your hard drive. All the system folders, and that's it. No more. But you're actually wrong there. So what you do is go up here and you go to the view option, hit actual options, view tab, turn that one to that, and that one to that, and then hit yes. Hit OK, and then you'll see some even more secret Windows files there. So for example, recycle bin, this has all your users' recycle bins. I think that's an admin one, that's trust installer, and that's yours. Just don't quote me on that, I don't think that's correct. But, well, now I'm in the recycle bin. Well, can I put the recycle bin in the recycle bin? I'll put my recycle bin in their recycle bin, or I'll put their recycle bin in my... Oh, come on, I just want to put that in there. Alright, so that is the 11th step. I find, and to revert it, you just do exactly what, you do to get it like that. And then it'll fix it. So that one's pretty interesting, I think. Alright, so this next one is about cameras on Windows 10. So this one is not too useful, although some people will use this, but what you do, go into your camera application on your computer, and it's going to be changing the resolution. So what you do, I've just covered up my camera. Like if I uncover that, will it uncover? Yes, it will. So what you do, see the settings, hit that, and then photos. You can choose your photos quality. So I'll just give you an example. That's how it is now. That's my mouse, and this is if you have a like lowest quality, which is that one there. Well, that's at least for my camera. Probably not. Maybe not for yours. Hey, it's literally the worst quality ever. And then it'll show you the thingy, the aspect ratio, 16:9, 4:3, 4:3, 4:3. Can't even read that one. I'm not even gonna try. So I'll just most people will just have like the top quality, and for the videos there, you can change that like 144p videos if you want that. I can have like 720p videos. Come on, this is a really old computer. It's 2012, so this webcam's like really bad. It's 50 to 60 hertz for your camera and video stabilization. So I'm not going to take a video right now because it's probably going to lag my computer because I got OBS open right now. Like, yeah. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. So this 13th step may be kind of not step. Oh, I keep saying step. Well, this 13th feature, this might be alright for like servers and stuff. Maybe not for like the average user, but it's shutting the computer lid. So I'm just gonna put like camera on OBS so you can see this in action with shutting the screen. So I'll just add this. How do I add this? USB camera. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll just move this over here. Put that over there. I don't know why it's 4:3. It's pretty bad. So how do you do this? Well, you can see my screen. Go to the start menu, settings. Oh no, it's not settings, is it? No. Hang on, let me just close that. Wait, where's my mouse? My mouse has disappeared. Here it is. Okay, so just close that. What you do, you go to your search box here. You go to control panel. Oh, it's open on this monitor. Hang on, let me just drag that over. Is it there? Yeah. So what you do, you go into hardware and sound, power options, power options. Not that. What is that? And choose what closing the lid does. And now set that to do nothing. And then you can save changes and shut the app. I can't see the button. The overlay's in the way. So then what you do, you have your computer and like so. Here it is open. I'm just showing my hand. I don't want anything shown. So then you just shut your computer. And I think the webcam shut off. It's like, there is my computer and shut. It's shut right now. So yeah, that's actually kind of interesting fact. I actually use that all the time. So yeah, I like that one. Feature number 14 has to do with Android phones on connecting to Windows 10. So unfortunately, I do not have an Android phone that I can demonstrate this with, but where it is, it's called the Your Phone app, I believe. Here it is, Your Phone. And what you can do, I don't want to update it. So you can actually control your phone through your computer, import pictures, send texts, do all that kind of stuff with the latest version. And it's really interesting, but, well, I don't have a Android phone with me right now, so yeah, I'll figure that out one day. Finally, the 15th one is an app that someone made in the Windows Store. It's called Translucent TB. It's just one word, and what it does, you might have guessed, but it makes your taskbar translucent. So let me just close that, and look at that, it's transparent taskbar. Now, I think when you have Windows full screen and that kind of stuff, it'll, untransparentify. Like, see this, if I put that Chrome down there, it's going into the Chrome there. I mean, kind of. Yeah, it makes your taskbar like transparent. And so when an app's in full screen, it's like limited translucency and stuff. So yeah, that'll wrap off this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it all the way to the end, well, thanks for watching. Thanks a lot for watching, actually. Yeah, thanks for watching for the third time, and see you next time. See you next week. Bye.